Hi, I'm going to tell you a story and I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for the first couple of seconds, for a couple of seconds while you imagine what I'm telling you. So please close your eyes and think about a 16-year-old girl who lives a happy life. She has no worries, she doesn't have to decide or think about anything. She puts a lot of effort and dedication into what she does, but she does not have to decide or think about why she's doing what she's doing. Her name is Carmen, and she is an excellent sheep. She thinks she already has the answers to every question. The only problem is that those questions are not hers, but someone else's. The curls are hers, her ideas aren't. Now, open your eyes. That girl used to be me when I was in grade school. Really, the first big choice I made in life um, was deciding where to go to college and what to study in college. And up to that point, I really didn't question anything. I would just go to school. I knew I had to graduate from high school, and basically, I never had a choice about where to go to school or what to do in my life besides choosing extracurricular stuff at school. Um, so choosing where to go to college and what to study was a very frightening choice for me, and it was scary because I was thinking I don't want to make a big mistake and lose years of my life or months of my life studying for something that I'm not gonna end up doing or that I don't want to do for the rest of my life. So that was a really scary idea, and it seemed like I was gonna choose something uh, that I was gonna be doing for the rest of my life when I had never ever in the past had choice about any important matter, right? So that was hard. I finally did make a choice. So I moved to Guatemala City, and that's where I learned my first big lesson in life, which was one on humility. Because when I was in grade school, I was friends with everyone, I knew everyone. And when I was in college, I didn't know anyone. People in the city already had established friend groups, and I was not a part of those groups. So I had to go really the extra mile to try to meet people and try to get to know friends. I also had a class called the Freshman Experience. During the first day of class, the teacher just stood or sat down in a little corner of the class, and the students, we were all chatting, right? And then one about 40 minutes into the class, one of the students asked, when does class start? And that's when the teacher finally stood up and went to the board and wrote, when does class start? And after he wrote that quote, he showed us a quote by John Taylor Gatto. And this quote was about how basically we just wait for people better trained than ourselves to tell us what to do and to make the meaning of our lives. And that was really shocking for me because it was the first time I ever thought, whoa, wait, is that me? Am I just waiting for someone to tell me what to do with my life? Or am I waiting for someone to make the meaning of my life and tell me what to do? And I was like, no, sure, that's not me. And then I was like, yeah, that's exactly me. That's what I do in every class. I wait for a teacher to tell me what to do. Um, I wait for someone who knows more or is wiser than I am to tell me what to do next. And that's when I found out that a new college was going to open, a new liberal arts college was going to open at UFM, and it was called the Michael Polanyi College. And I decided to join that college because, first of all, it was a liberal arts and it was a community of students who wanted to get together to become well educated. And it was not so much about what we were learning, but it was a lot about how we were learning. It was about the learning process, about becoming metacognitive, about asking the right questions. It was about dialoguing and discussing with my peers. And this was the first time I really learned from my peers. And I really saw them grow so much in 3 or 4 years. And that's when I realized, like, hey, there's more. There has to be more about education. Um, I went through 15 or 16 years of grade school without really having any meaningful learning experiences and without really ever questioning what I was doing. There has to be more than that. So I started to research into different learning techniques, and that's where I found Montessori education. That's where I found also Acton Academy and other approaches that I've been researching. Um, since a couple of years ago, I've been working on teacher trainings for innovative or collaborative ways of learning so that teachers can actually acquire these skills so they can share them with the students, so they can have this different learning experience and different educational experiences themselves, so that they can then look for that and share that with their students as well. um, so right now I'm studying an MBA so that I can learn how to scale these ideas up and to share with more people around the world what education could be like.